Alrighty guys, hope you are well. Welcome to the show. We are here today to talk about what is going down in Romania, Poland on November 16 through to November 18. And of course, the big match that we are here to talk about today is probably the most anticipated match of all of them. It is, of course, Devon Larratt against Denis Cyplenkov. Now, it's happening on the left arm. Denis Cyplenkov will be busy with Andrei Pushkar on the right arm. But we want to talk about this match because this match is probably the most controversial. It's probably got the most passionate supporters on either side of the camp, as well as to who thinks what is going to happen in particular. So today I thought I would give you my prediction as to what will happen in the match, the 6 rounds between Devon Larratt and Denis Cyplenkov. Now, of course, Devon Larratt is coming off some amazing form at the moment. He has just beaten Jerry Caderet at the WAL 402 event in recent times, and he is looking the biggest Devon Larratt we've ever seen. We saw him catch Jerry's press and just work back through the middle. Pretty amazing stuff considering the force that Jerry Caderet is able to produce when he's got full access to his shoulder, as he did. And of course, Denis Cyplenkov, when we talk about strength, that man he represents strength better than anyone in the sport of arm wrestling. He is a bicep world record holder for the strict curl. He is an absolutely accredited arm wrestler, been doing it for a very long time with many, many big victories, big tournament victories under his belt. So, let's break it down. To me, Denis Cyplenkov has more raw power. I don't think anyone is going to doubt that. A lot of people don't give Denis Cyplenkov the credit he deserves when it comes to his technical ability or his endurance. I think that Denis Cyplenkov is, in fact, an incredibly amazing athlete. When you look at the fact that he beat people like Michael Todd 4-2 in a 6-round super match, that tells you that the man has endurance, because you can't get through Michael Todd quickly. You've got to do it in a patient and an enduring way. So the fact that Denis has done that in the past tells me that he has the goods to do it. But does he have the goods to do it against someone as intense as Devon Larratt? So look, I think the match is going to be a cracker. Either way, a lot of people are saying a few things. I'm seeing two sides of the coin. The two sides that I'm seeing is people just saying, come on, this is a joke. Denis is going to be too strong for Devon. He's just going to pull straight through him. It's not even going to be a match. And then the other side of the Devon Larratt kind of hardcore fans that think he truly is Superman and that he can do anything. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think Devon Larratt is in a very difficult position. This is the biggest match I've seen Devon Larratt have in a long time. I think Devon Larratt wanted this match on the right arm, not the left arm. So that straight away puts Devon Larratt a little bit behind his training schedule where he would have liked to have been. He's been working incredibly hard on the right arm, expecting the match to be on the right arm, and he's been offered it left. So we've now seen him deal with Jerry. He's put that aside, and he's working like crazy on left. Does his left move as well as his right? It's always depended on where his injuries have been at. But he is a right-handed arm wrestler if all things are equal. So I'm going to say that Devon Larratt isn't in the ideal situation that he wanted to be in. Does that mean that he can't get the job done? Hell no. I think that Devon Larratt is the best strategist on the planet when it comes to breaking down the game plans for any given match. Now, Devon will respect Denis's power. He will respect Denis's long game. Denis can go to a king's move if he needs to. Denis can flop press if he needs to. They aren't his go-to moves, but they are in his back pocket should the match require it. So I expect Devon Larratt to basically do this. The same thing that we saw Devon Larratt do to Jerry Caderet, he will do. He will carve intensely in the setup. He will meet fire with fire. He will want to take the shoulder out of the equation for Denis Cyplenkov. And Denis Cyplenkov, it'll be interesting to see how he reacts to that. Will he man up and try to come through the center? I don't know. I think that he will probably back down from Devon Larratt in that setup. So I think Devon Larratt will commit harder than Denis is willing to commit. What that results in is Denis Cyplenkov hooking from outside of his shoulder. Now, Denis Cyplenkov will have a massive hook from there. It won't matter that he's outside of his shoulder. His hand will be monstrously strong. But what I expect Devon Larratt to do is to wear that negative as much as he can. And should Devon Larratt get to the point where he's starting to get in line with his shoulder, before Devon Larratt gets out of his shoulder, we'll see Devon Larratt transition to a top roll. What that will do is that will send Denis Cyplenkov into an open arm, sort of King's moving back pressure style setup. And then I'm going to expect Devon Larratt to start doing like he would do against Michael Todd, kick back, rise, regrip, kick back, rise, regrip, kick back, rise, regrip, until he has Denis Cyplenkov's hand underneath his palm and he's got his fingertips in the press position. Now, that's how I see Devon getting his victories. Big carve, initial fight, forcing Denis to hook out of his shoulder, coming back through, outside pressure, taking the wrist of Denis, and eventually finishing with a press after many regrips. Will the 6 rounds go like that? Who knows? I think we'll see matches like that towards the end. Now, I think that Devon and Denis have equal endurance. I think what Denis lacks that Devon has is that ability to strategize to the best level possible. So, my opinion, this is going to be a whitewash. I think Devon Larratt will win this in dominant form. I'm going to go out as far as saying Devon Larratt may win this one 6-0. But in my opinion, the worst case scenario is Devon Larratt winning this one 5-1. You've heard it here on the Pound for Pound podcast. I'd love to hear you tell me I'm wrong. And Devon Larratt, if you're watching, you better start training that left a bit harder, man, because you need some power. All right. Cheers, guys. Bye.